guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I am not alone. I am joined by Daydream, aka Eddie. Eddie, a million requests to get you on the channel. Welcome to the channel, man. How you doing?
Hi, Ash. I'm doing great. How about you?
I am doing fantastic. First time we had you on. Very happy to say that, and very happy for you to share this deck, the most recent deck that is really just absolutely dominating the meta. You call, obviously, it's your favorite deck. You've been rattling off Grand Challenge wins. Hopefully, another one today. Before we get into the deck and how it works, I'm just going to throw on a replay really quickly here from your last 12 win and ask you a little bit about yourself, man. How long you been playing the game? How long you been playing this deck?
I've been playing the game since 2017, but then I took a break, and then I came back in 2020 summer.
Okay. What made you come back? Out of curiosity, was it in like an update?
COVID.
Or was it just, oh, there you go, right? Okay. So, well, that's cool that you're back. Welcome back, even though it's been a while now. So, what made you fall in love with this deck?
I won like 11 or 12 grand challenges in a row. I couldn't even count.
Okay. Previous to this, did you win a lot of? Have you ever had success with like that with any other deck, or is this like?
Yeah. When the drill meta, I was farming quite a lot of GCs with drill, but since then I haven't found a broken deck to abuse. Okay,
so this is, in your opinion, a broken deck that you can abuse. We're actually seeing you do that right now, kind of, sort of. Yeah, taking the tower down in the replay here. How does this deck work, man? How is it different than other Mortar decks, or different from other Skeleton King decks, or is it the same?
It's different from other skeleton decks because you have the mortar as like a long range attack, and it's different from other mortar decks because you have so much bait, and Skeleton King plus Skeleton Barrow are like two other win conditions.
So how are we playing how are we reconciling the two win conditions or more in this deck? Meaning, are you being more aggressive with the mortar as an offensive weapon in single elixir time, then shifting that more towards defense and double elixir? I know it does depend on the matchups, but generally speaking, what is your philosophy with the mortar in this deck?
With Mortar, it depends on the matchup, but mostly it's dropped at the bridge.
Okay, drop at the bridge. So is that just single elixir time, or is Mortar... I guess what I'm trying to say here is, what matchups is Mortar your main win condition, and what matchups are you just trying to build a massive Skeleton King push, or are you trying to kind of do both in every matchup?
In my opinion, against bridge spam, I like to Mortar on defense, especially if they have like a cannon card, because Mortar can't break through cannon card. So I like to just Mortar on defense and then use the Skeleton Barrel, Skeleton King to chip down their tower. Okay,
cool. So Skeleton Barrel, obviously a win condition. You get the Skeleton King, like one of those big pushes as a win condition. And then you have, of course, I mean, you have a lot in here. You have the cannon cart as well. Talk to me a little bit about the Skeleton King, man. Like, obviously some of these brain dead Skeleton King decks, they basically, you're just dropping Scar Me at the bridge and then charging up the Skeleton King and then going from there. It sounds like that's not exactly what you're doing with this deck. What are you trying to do?
First of all, I think Skeleton King is the best champion right now.
Okay, that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot because, man, Archer Queen and the Golden Knight are incredibly strong. So you must think it's one of the best cards in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. And so I like to counter push with the Skeleton King. Like, for example, I let my Bat or Scar Me die on defense and then drop a Skeleton King. Their souls charge up the Skeleton King, and then I can go Skelly Barrel plus Skeleton King plus ability. That is so much spam.
Okay, wow. Okay, sounds like it. Well, hey, man, I want to see you play this. I have a bunch more questions, but I want to see you play this deck live. You're 10-1, is that correct? Or 10-2 in the GC? Okay, cool.
10-1.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into it here, man. Go ahead and search, and we'll come back. Oh, you already found a match. So your mini account,
yeah,
your mini account is named Oyasu. You're obviously not Oyasu, but a fan of his, maybe. I don't know. So,
so as I said, I'm comfortable with going Mortar first play.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. So he's Wizard, Goblin Barrel, Zap.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. So what do you do against a weird deck like this?
I play kind of passive, stack up cannon cards.
Okay. So early on here, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Bats for the Dark Prince. Okay, this is an interesting deck. I need to save Skeleton Army for the Goblin Barrel in this matchup.
Okay. He does have Zap, though. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. But one Zap is not enough for like 5 bait cards.
True. That is true. So are you going to try to bait that Zap out before you have to respond with a Scar Me, or are you just going to kind of, you know,
do it? To be honest, I don't even need to try to bait the Zap out. The deck just automatically baits out the Zap itself.
Okay. Sounds good. And I like that you switched it up a little bit there. He forced out an E-Wiz as well. So he's playing a weird deck, man, with the E-Wiz and the Wizard and the Dark Prince Golden Knight. Interesting.
That's a lot of splash.
So I saw that you played the Skeleton King immediately after the Skarmy there. What is going through your mind right now? What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to outcycle his counters with the mortar.
Okay.
And I don't think he has anything for the Dark Goblin, so I think Dark Goblin it might be my key to win this matchup here.
Okay. So there goes the little fella in the right-hand lane. Let's see if he responds. Looks like he's just going to let that Machine Gun Dark Goblin do some work there on the right. You attack with the Skeleton Barrel, kind of tanking also for the cannon cart on the left here.
Okay.
So
this guy has so much splash. NATO Zap Wizard E was Dark Prince Golden Knight.
He sure does. It's like, how do you outcycle any of that? You don't. All right, here we go. 53, 52 seconds remaining on the clock. You go with the Skeleton King against the Golden Knight there, and you have that Dark Goblin set up in the opposite lane as well. So far, the damage just kind of adds up to the tower in this deck, huh? Just adds up.
It just slowly chip.
Yep.
I'm gonna ability now.
Woo!
And then it's basically a 2 elixir graveyard.
This is true.
Wow.
And then Dark Goblin low. Dark Goblin is so broken.
Yeah, I love the Dark Goblin in this deck. Now, this seems like a deck, too. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it seems you don't have to be like a Mortar Pro to play this deck, you know?
Yeah, it's like pretty brain dead, to be honest.
I like that. All right, here we go. So far, it feels like you're in control of the match, even though he has really every splash response card you could possibly want in his deck.
Yeah. He can't kill the Dark Goblin, it's so much value. Sorry if I've been saying that too many times.
No, we know. You're a fan of Dark Goblin. We got you, man. I'm joking.
I'm actually not a fan of Dark Goblin. I hope it gets nerfed soon. It's just so toxic for the game,
you think
in my
it's
opinion.
too strong?
Yeah, that's why I'm using this deck, because I think this deck is too strong, so I'm using it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that mentality, man. I respect it. I respect it. Some people complain about the decks they think are too strong. Other people like you, they're smart. They just play it, right?
My parents taught me like to never complain. If you can't beat them, join them.
There you go, man. I like that. I like that mentality. All right, as long as you're not hurting anybody, and we're, it's just Clash Royale, right?
It's just a video game.
Just a video game, man. Except for when it comes to like E-Golem, Sparky Rage, then that's not.
Oh
yeah,
cool.
That's not cool. That's crossing the line.
Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, he zapped though on.
Nothing.
On the Skeleton King, I think that was weird.
Yep.
But again, you're getting. He's using so much elixir here.
I'll go for a mortar for pressure.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Oh, good luck, man. What are you gonna do to this?
Yeah, he has so much splash, but the skeleton ability still somehow breaks through. I don't even know how I'm breaking through, but the deck just plays itself, to be honest.
Yeah, man. I mean, like a lot of pros, like this is a little bit of inside baseball here. But a lot of people don't like to come on and do grand challenges live because you really need to concentrate oftentimes, especially on the 11-12 win. But you're just like, yeah, I got this. I got it.
I'm kind of used to talking on VC while playing, so.
Nice, nice. Oh, do you stream or anything like that?
No, I don't stream.
You should, man. Pretty good. You're pretty good. GG's. All right, well, hey, let's go into the next one here. I'll cut, and unless you find a match immediately here. Actually, let's just stay with you for a moment here. So, what do you talk to? You can search, by the way, for a match.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you talk? You used to be on on VC. Do you talk to friends or something as you play? What do you?
Yeah. Shout out to Andromeda server and the Trainer Rain server. That's where I VC a lot.
Okay, cool. I think it was a lot of those server guys because I saw Trainer Rain and stuff, vouching for you on Twitter when you hit me up. So that was cool. When I see a bunch of previous guests, I'll say that I need to bring somebody on. That's usually what gets my attention, and that's what happened with you. Anyway, here we go. Good luck on the 12 win.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Okay, so we're thinking Golem. Okay, we're thinking Giant deck. So.
Oh, I'm scared.
Are you gonna cannon cart here?
I don't have it in cycle.
Oh.
I'm gonna force out the small spell.
Yeah. Luckily, you have. I'm not sure if you've heard of this card, but the Dark Goblin.
Oh yeah, Dark Goblin. I thought it was Golem, that's why I was so scared, but I think Giant Graveyard is a nice matchup.
I've been playing a little bit of Giant Graveyard, just messing around. And anytime I go against Dark Goblin, I want to pull my hair out because it's just so tough to when you perch him behind the King Tower. It's just so tough to get rid of him. Anyway, here we
he
go.
has bowler. I don't. Okay, cannon card's gonna be my key to defend the bowler.
Okay. So what are you trying to do in this matchup here? He's playing like a beatdown style of Graveyard. You're playing a Mortar Swarmy Skeleton King deck. Are you waiting until double elixir time? Obviously,
Double elixir is nice for me.
Okay.
I can cycle more Dark Goblins, and I get more death to charge up my Skeleton King. I'm gonna Spear Goblins to maybe bait out a small spell. Now I Scar Me. He can't go Graveyard because I have Dark Goblin. He can't Arrows because I also have Dark Goblin.
Yeah, that's frustrating for him. Just bowler back. But Dark Goblin, man, oh, I thought he was going to stay
I'm going
alive.
to put some pressure on the other lane. That's because against bowler decks, you have to spam 2 lanes.
Okay. Now, what about against non-bowler graveyard decks? Are you still trying to switch lanes to opposite, or does it matter going the same lane?
Yeah, against non-bowler, I've never lost to a single non-bowler graveyard deck.
Well, there we go.
It's just such a good matchup. Oh, this might be Arrow's value for him. And Snowball. We should be able to defend well, and I'm already cycled back to another Dark Goblin.
So do you Dark Goblin left? Or wait? No,
I keep him on defense. I'm gonna use my ability didn't use, but I get the elixir refunded. That's another thing I like. If your champion dies when you're using ability, you get the elixir back.
Ah, I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know that. But at least
that's
I
good
admit it.
that means you don't. You're not a no skill noob of using champions then.
Yeah. It's definitely happened to me where similar to you, just there, where I've used the ability as they're dying, but I just thought I wasted the elixir, you know?
Oh.
Alright, here we go. I'd love to take credit for being a non
Oh, okay, this is scary. I'm gonna wait for the bowler to lock onto something. And then Scar Me. Oh, those were good arrows.
But it doesn't matter, man. He's gonna get some damage, but not a ton.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna charge up.
Ooh, I like that.
If he goes bowler here, I might. Nah. Okay. Oh, those were. He got me good with the snowball. But I don't think he can defend this counter push.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So he has arrows, graveyard. Here you have got one shot at counter pushing this tower down. He goes with Scar Me. We go with Dark Goblin immediately. Dark Goblin stays alive. Arrows immediately come down. We have 1 million skeletons coming down. Skeleton Mortar, Skeleton Barrel, Skeleton King, another Mortar. 37 seconds left on the clock. He Scar Me's again. Another Skeleton Barrel comes down. 2 Mortars firing away. Oh my gosh. Looks like he's able to defend with a bowler. Unless you can get this lock here. Come on! Oh, that Mortar. Ah! Oh, the
no,
Mortar
I
did
think this
lock.
is a good game.
The Mortar did lock. You're going to get another shot.
Yeah, he has 2 small spells and a bowler.
True, true. And with 10 seconds left. Ah!
Oh, good game. I mean, he played that pretty well.
Yeah, it was that. Oh, man. That was so close, though. Eee.
That snowball on the Spear Goblins was really well played by him.
Yeah. What could you have done? Go ahead and search for another match right now. But as you are, what would you have done differently there? What would you have done differently
The Spear Goblins placement, I should have placed them near the King Tower.
Yeah.
So it's harder. He has to wait
arrows.
for a few. He has to wait for a few seconds to snowball the Spear Goblins because he'll have to hit the King Tower if he wants to snowball the Spear Goblins in that placement.
Okay. Well, here we go. Going against Fighter. It's for your
Please
12th,
don't be Hog.
It's for
Please
your
don't be Hog.
12th GC attempt, and it looks like it might be 2.6. We'll see.
No, 2.6 is nice, but oh,
Hog.
Royal Giant. Royal Giant is a pretty nice matchup if they don't have Mother Witch.
Right. Okay. Looks like he doesn't. But no, you don't know yet.
Oh, he has E-Spirit. Okay. Electro Spirit is really annoying for this deck.
Yeah.
Oh, bad Dark Goblin. This is awkward.
Okay, so I have to say, not too bad on the damage, but now can you? Yeah, of course you can defend easy.
Yeah, bats. He doesn't.
Dude,
His only
bats.
counter. Yeah, his only counter to bats is Electro Spear, which he just used on the Skeleton Barrow. Here, I don't want to play a single offensive mortar because he'll just roll giant.
Okay, so I noticed this is a couple matches in a row that you've thrown away like a 2 or 3 elixir lead in single. Is it just because it's that advantageous for you to react versus proactively?
Yeah, I like to
making moves?
react. I think
Gotcha.
I'm just personally, I just like to react more. I think it's just my personal play style.
It makes sense though. You just don't want to throw it like you don't want to be caught off guard and then have no value out of the troop that you played.
Yeah, like now he just used his his log, and I can use a nice Skarmy, and then if he Dark Prince, I can charge it up. Okay, interesting. Nah, I'll still charge it up. This Spear Goblin placement, if timed correctly. Okay, my bad. I didn't notice the Dark Prince was placed on the outer tile, so that was my mistake. I didn't notice that.
See pop ability here. This is gonna be interesting, or no? Okay.
I'm just going to assume he has lightning. I don't like. Okay. If this all dies, I get a free Skeleton King charge, and I'm going to pressure a bit in the left lane.
I like this.
And when his Electro Spirit jumps, I will activate the ability. Oh, please don't go to the King Tower. I think this cannon card should lock onto the...
Ooh.
Okay, force out a Fisherman. I'm going to let the Dark Prince charge. And then Dark Goblin low. Plus the cannon card in the center. He can't go in RG because the cannon card will stop him.
Yep.
And Archer Queen isn't really good against this deck.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
He has
Oh,
to
that
use the...
swarm.
He's
Yeah.
forced to use the ability here or let her die.
Ooh, okay. I'm feeling some positive momentum. Let's see what you can do here. And you haven't used Mortar once this whole matchup.
Yeah, I'm waiting for his
Royal Giant, yeah. Ooh, he fireballed kind of nothing.
Yeah, he had an awkward cycle there. I don't blame him.
Okay. Ooh, things are looking pretty good here. You go defensive.
Because he has Fireball, I'm allowed to Mortar here to not give him Fireball value. And then this will all die to give more charge to my Skeleton King.
So are you... Do you have... Okay.
Sorry?
No, go ahead.
He just uses Royal Giant, so I'm going to punish him with a Mortar. The Fisherman is locked onto the Skeleton King, so I can Dark Goblin here, and I will ability... Oh, I don't even need the ability, that's the easy 12.
Well played, man. You made it look really, really easy in that last one there.
Yeah.
Very well done, man. Another grand challenge in the books, dude. One final question for you before we let you go here is, on the Skeleton King, is this something you had to get used to, especially for players who don't play a lot of Skeleton King? Is this something that you had to get used to basically go in there and play the card when you're, you know, lower in elixir than 10? I guess what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you want to charge him up, so you need to play it immediately before troop's gonna die. So is that take a little bit against you? Yeah.
Yeah, or that's why I like to play my swarms a little bit in the back, so when I play him, I'm higher on elixir.
Ah, okay.
When I play the Skeleton King.
I saw that.
That's
so
why
like
I really dislike Skelly Army and then I really dislike Skarmy Bridge and Skelly King back, because that is what, 7 elixir? 7 elixir for a full charged king is not really that worth it.
Yeah. No, I totally understand that, totally get it, and I can't wait to try this deck out, man. I'm sure my viewers would love it as well.
First, I want to thank Endarian. He's a great friend of mine. He came here like a week ago, I think.
Yeah. He was a great player as well. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I VC with him a lot.
Awesome, man. Any other shout-outs, anything like that you want to mention before we let you go?
The Trainer Rain server and Andromeda. I think I mentioned this before. Also, we had this vibing group chat. There's like 10 people there. Jax is also in there. He's super nice guy.
Yeah, dude. Sounds like a good little group that you guys have, all obviously passionate about the game, and sourcing a heck of a lot of guests from me, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it was a pleasure having you on the channel. I'll have your Twitter information and everything else. You guys can check out Eddie, a.k.a. Daydream, in the show notes below. Thanks again for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Ash. Have a good one.
No problem. You too, guys. Check out Eddie's player stats and profiling, statsroyale.com. Big shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner, as well. Thank you for watching. And as always, take care, guys.